We have a very interesting workshop today, and I have Bob here and Erin, daughter, father and daughter, and I think they are trying to test me because these are not simple trees to make into bonsai. But as you know, I like a challenge, so this is going to be quite a challenge. This sort of jade plant is quite common in Chinese restaurants. You'll find them in the takeaways, and many people don't know what to make out of it. So there's always a case for making it more tree-like. So we always call the jade tree or Portulacaria the lazy man's bonsai because you don't have to water much.
Yeah, that's right.
The less you water, the better they grow. They get tighter nodes, shorter stems, and they don't become long and floppy with the straggly branches. So let's see what we can do with it. As always, I like to take it out of the pot, so let's take it out of the pot and see what lies underneath. How old do you think this is, and do you know the history of this tree?
Yes, I popped it in that pot probably, must be 20 years ago.
So you've had it 20 years, so it's grown a lot since then.
Yes, yes.
And you want to make it into a bonsai, obviously.
Yes, that's correct, yeah.
Well, 20 years, I would say this tree is probably more than 20-year-old because
Maybe.
it was already quite thick when you had it.
No, it was just as a cutting off another one, and I popped it in the pot.
Okay.
So yes, I think you may be right. Probably maybe 30 years. It's just sat in the conservatory and
Okay.
just grown. Yeah.
All right, so as I say, I always like to see the base of the tree and the roots. For those who are not familiar with Portulacaria, I've mentioned this before. If you come close and have a look, you see how they grow. Look at the roots coming out. If you simply drop a leaf into the pot, they will all form roots. So these are the baby plants. So easy to grow. Look at it. Look at it. They all become plants. So you've got some nice mame bonsai here. But as with all trees, we try to look for an interesting trunk and then take it from there. You've got lots of young plants which you can have and make into small little bonsai. So they're all propagated from the leaves that have dropped into the pot. Can you see? Look at that. All these things have grown from leaves which have fallen into the pot. How good is that? Okay, so I always remind people that if you want to make a bonsai, we're creating a miniature tree. And trees have trunks, whereas bushes don't have trunks. So if we can show the trunk a little more, it will become more tree-like. First thing we do is we try to scrape away the base to see how the roots go into the soil. I think it's almost at the soil surface, but I will still scrape a little bit. The beauty of these trees is that they like to be pot bound, so we don't need to put them in big pots. You can see that there is some surface roots there. Have you ever made many bonsai yourself?
I didn't. I attended this summer and I failed miserably.
Okay.
Yeah.
What with that?
Scots pine.
Okay.
And larch. I just failed miserably. I've been watching your videos. I know where I've kind of gone wrong. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So with most bonsai projects, you have to be prepared to cut. And if you remember from some of my videos, we always try to, this is the first step, try to find the base of the tree, because that gives us a good clue as to which could be a better front. Okay, we've taken so much off. Now if I turn the tree around, can you tell me which side looks better? It's like going to the opticians, with or without. Which do you think is more beautiful?
That's more full, but I think that side is more trunk exposure.
You like this side more?
Yeah. It's what we do with these as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah. We have to cut it off.
Yeah. So for those away,
Yeah,
I think we're looking
at the other side.
the other side.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Right, yes, I completely agree. So, because this is your workshop, you're going to do the work.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, I would just cut these off at the base like that. And
Okay.
believe you me, they grow from cuttings very easily. So,
Yeah,
we'll
they
be
do, don't they?
have
Yeah.
lots of new plants. So, all these remove from the base, this, and then we go to the other side as
Okay.
well. Don't be afraid. Okay. Can you imagine the Christmas presents you can give your friends? All these cuttings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or turn it round, see straight
one
away.
there, I reckon,
Yeah,
yeah.
all these little
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, those ones as well. Showing the base. Yeah, cut them. This one too.
We're going on, this is
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. For most people who are new to bonsai, they don't like cutting.
That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay, we'll think about that in a minute.
Okay.
So I think this is beginning to look tree-like. And in fact, if we were going to get rid of this, instead of cutting it, let's try and see if we can wrench it out or saw it off. I'll bring a little saw.
Okay.
I always remind people when I use the saw on soil, I don't use new saws. These are old saws which are partly blunt. Because if you use a new silky saw with soil, cutting against soil, you'll blunt the blade very easily. So I'm cutting it off because I want to get it with roots, so it makes it easier to grow into another plant. To do something else. It's like cutting cake. I always use the analogy of cutting cake. Unlike other tree species, this is not really tree species, this is a succulent. They grow so easily. You don't have to worry about it one bit.
Very tight, isn't it?
No, it's coming nicely. So you got another bonsai there. How about that? In fact, let me just show you what pruning can do. Again, the general principle is I'm trying to show the trunk. And proportion-wise, I don't want the tree to be too big. So it seems a bit harsh, but you have to be prepared to cut to make bonsai. Don't be afraid to cut. It's all about getting the proportions right. Simply putting this in a pot, doesn't it look
Yeah.
tree-like?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
And
right
if you wanted to make them to individual trees, I would simply tear it apart and get another tree out of it. Make that one tree and that will root again separately. So you've got several trees here. So,
Yeah.
okay, now that we've done that, see another cutting. It's so prolific. Beginning to look more tree-like.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else would you cut now? Let me test you.
See, my eyes are focused on this main trunk.
Yes.
So this would come away, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Yep.
There you are.
Okay.
Cut it as close as possible. You can always clean it up.
We clean up afterwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so easy to cut. Maybe these little inward growing ones. Take these two off.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's have a look at it again. Now you were mentioning about this. This is, should be there or not? Troubling you?
Yeah. I'm just looking at a trunk. Yeah. I think this should come away.
Absolutely. I like your way you
Yeah.
decide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it as close to its trunk
Yeah.
as possible. That's it. So easy to cut. It's like
so
cutting
it's-
vegetables.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. It's so.
Okay. And now, if you look at the tree closely, there is one trunk which is not really part of the character of the tree. Would you like to say which one?
Potentially that one, or no, this one, or because like Rob was saying, this trunk is the main feature. This one's sort of maybe another
It
tree.
could, yeah.
What about the inward growing one?
This one I think is a bit troublesome because
Yes.
it's hiding that one, you see? You see, if I take this out, I can see that better.
Oh, yeah.
So I would probably cut this one. It's a bit awkward. Let me just cut it there. Can you see now? You can see the trunk better. Now, we are now faced with a dilemma as to whether we make it into a twin trunk tree. In bonsai, there's a style called a twin trunk, where you have two trunks, or I make it into a single trunk tree, which is just this. And let me bring the famous bag or a towel. You've seen me do it on the
Yeah, I've seen
videos.
that, yeah.
If you're not sure, if I blank this out, you like the tree looking just like that or like that.
I like the idea of the other one, but it's the angle this one's coming out at.
All right, why don't we take a bit of it out first and see where it goes. Now, for a start, the proportion of the tree for a trunk this thickness, we can go a bit lower.
Okay.
So I would tend to cut it. The shape I want is like a dome shape. Now, rather than me do it in 5 seconds, you have a go.
I've seen you work very quickly.
All right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
this sort of outline,
Okay.
slight dome, and you cut everything off.
So we're
That
taking-
imaginary circle, all that, anything like that, cut off. Don't be afraid. Can you see close?
The only thing at the top and work out?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? Is that a way of doing
Yeah,
it?
okay,
Or
maybe
rather
from
than
here,
go- yeah.
and then go,
Go
that
out,
slight
yeah.
dome shape.
And come down, yeah.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
Okay.
Yeah. You're doing well.
So it is
Doing
taking a
well,
lot of
good.
It, isn't it?
Yes.
It's really committing to it.
This is a lovely material because it's got such a characterful trunk.
Yeah.
So thick, a lot of age in there. Many people are afraid to work on the succulents because they don't regard them as trees, but it's fun. And they grow well in the house.
Yeah.
The easiest of the indoor bonsai. And then same thing here.
Yeah.
So you see the difference
Yeah. Straight away. Yeah.
straight away. Remember, it's got to have a top. Huh?
So we come up a bit higher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then slope
yeah.
down that way. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a little bit harder when you're closer up, isn't it? You wanna
That's
come-
right, yeah.
Yeah, come back
So-
and... I've never worked this quick.
Just visualize
Yeah.
in your mind's eye. A lot of people have difficulty visualizing. So
Yeah.
again, that sort of effect. Huh? Imaginary line like that.
And this way, yeah.
Yeah, good. Little bit like that. By taking the tips out, I'm going to generate more side shoots and more twigginess. Even with a jade tree, you'll get twigginess.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm not too bothered about this because it gives it density.
Uh-huh.
At the back, I think I need to shorten these a little bit. It's just a pruning exercise. You must admit it does look tree-like now.
Yeah. Now I'm looking at this one now.
I would be inclined to leave it, but it's your tree.
Yeah.
No, all right, let me just show you again. So would you like to see with the camera,
Yeah.
Adam?
So that's...
It's your tree, you've got to decide.
Your eyes focus just on that tree then,
Yeah,
don't they?
okay. You happy to remove it?
So I think it gives it.
Taking this away, yeah? Do you reckon, Aaron?
I think keeping it because it gives it a little
Keep
bit
it
of
twin
a,
trunk, yeah, all right.
like a. Well,
You can always
Like a
do it at a
lump.
later stage, but
Yeah,
simply
of course.
putting
Always
it in a
come away
bonsai
later,
pot,
can't
yeah.
you?
Okay. Good drainage, yeah. Nice. You've done the right thing. A lot of people talk about soil, but this is literally going in like an old peat soil, isn't it? They're perfect. Do you feed your tree? Do you feed it with fertilizer from time to time?
I do.
It's good.
I do them all at once with the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, when I water them, I put it that way. But
Yeah.
I don't put a solid feed in at all.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Nice pot.
Maybe a bit more full frontal like that.
So much better now.
And then you won't have to pot it for 10 years or so.
You reckon?
Yeah, they're very slow growing. And as I said, the tighter you keep it,
Right.
more pot bound, the shorter the nodes will get.
Uh-huh.
Shorter the nodes we get. So that's a simple exercise. And then these you can plant separately.
Yes.
Look at all the plants you're going to have from that. Okay? The only thing that does worry me is this branch. This branch could come out a little bit, like so, because it's crossing, you see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pull that out. Huh? So it's not crossing that much. I won't bother to pot it up. I'll do it later on. But this is how it'll look.
Yeah.
Okay?
Brilliant.
So we can move on to the next tree. Now this is going to be the problem tree. These you can deal with. Okay? So
Yeah.
now this is a Pyrrhus, and so with great difficulty we got it out of that pot, and the roots are not that pot bound, but the beauty of the tree lies in this lower part, you must admit. You see, it's got so much character, and this triple trunk, every trunk is important. And you're very fortunate that you have low branches here. If everything was at the top, it wouldn't be so interesting. Now, because we're making a bonsai, we don't need the tree to be that big. So, we will have to take some of the top out. You did realize that, huh? We're not going to have a 4-foot high
Yeah,
bonsai.
yeah.
But this is so beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So, again, the design of most trees is dome shape or triangular shape. And first thing to determine is which is going to be the prettiest side to look at, to use as the front or the back of the tree. If I turn it around, can you stop and tell me which you like as the front? Look at that one now.
Mm-hmm.
And now let's turn it around. Not from here.
That's getting good. Don't know if the
I see that this plant does bud back from old wood. One or two dead branches here. Oh, this is live. This is dead. So which side did you think?
just look at this one here. I'm not sure if that's been at the back, and then
To be honest, it's nice from every side. From
it is,
this side
isn't it?
or the
That's
other
why I
side.
can't make my mind up, yeah.
Okay, let's work from this side
Okay.
and see how it goes.
Yeah,
So
you see the twists here, can't you, on this side?
yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
I visualize the tree about so high. It would bud back quite easily. You see all these young shoots that are coming. So you won't have to wait very long before you get more of these. So this is good news. So look at it again, and I will bring a proper bag.
Either way, we're going to take the top.
Oh yes,
away,
oh
aren't
yes.
we? Just trying to visualise it without.
Yeah, it's much too big. Even getting it down to here makes a difference straight away.
Does, doesn't it? Yeah.
All right, so let's give you the loppers.
Top off, yeah.
Have you used one of these before? It's just garden loppers.
Yeah, the garden loppers, yeah.
All right, okay. No, it's quite simple. Let me do it. Turn it around. This part is dead anyway.
Dead, isn't it?
That's
yeah.
dead. See, just reducing it makes a difference.
Yeah.
So it is the method of elimination. Just by eliminating the unwanted branches, you will get the solution pretty soon. Looks nice already, huh?
Yeah. Tree, yeah.
It's quite nice like this. I don't have the heart to cut more. So if you wanted to be bold, you could. But then it's a very long-term project. If you take everything off like that, you just get some bare trunk like that. Can you see?
Yeah.
Whereas
well,
if you leave
yeah,
it
yeah.
like this, it's quite pretty like this, as a large flowing tree. So the choice is really yours. The choice is yours.
Sorry about that.
What do you think?
I think it's nice like that. It's quite
Does
cool.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah? This is where I have to respect your taste, and of course I personally like it like this, but I don't want to impose
No, that's
my taste on
yeah.
you. It's quite credible. But can you imagine, you know, a lot of people make it this size, but you'll have to wait
don't see
years.
that. Yeah, yeah.
You'll have to wait
yeah.
years for all these new
20
shoots to
years,
come.
yeah.
Another
To get
20
it, yeah.
years.
We have-
Whereas like this, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
And if I can just give you
But
some
working
idea.
backwards rather than working
Yeah.
waiting for it to go forward. Don't we?
If we give you some visualization with a pot, even if it's a, I think it have to be like a mica pot. Don't forget, the pot is like the clothes that people wear. If you
Yeah.
go low, Adam, and take a view from across there, can you see the sort of effect you get?
Yeah.
It's quite nice like that. Huh? In fact, I will cut some of that soil off. It seems to be a nice fibrous soil.
What are the roots like? Just here, are they?
Yeah, most of there are a lot of fine
They're
roots here.
solid there, are they?
Yeah, I'm not too worried. So, here is the finished product, and we've got it into this nice oval mica pot. And the only bit of wiring I've done is one piece of wire to take this branch out of the center. Apart from that, no wiring. Just by pruning, we've got a shape which is credible as a bonsai. As I said a bit earlier, we did try to analyze it. If you try to make it as a bonsai, behold that end, if we try to make it a short tree like that, I know the trunks are beautiful, but you'll have to wait years and years before it buds back to get anything resembling a bonsai. But rather than do that, we left it big, and it is a nice flowing, nice style, and it is a credible bonsai, I would say. As long as it's artistic, we call it a bonsai. So there you are, and as long as the owner is happy. You happy,
very
Rob?
happy, yes. Yeah,
Yeah, very happy.
much, yeah,
You didn't
yeah.
expect it to turn out like
No,
this.
not at all. I was embarrassed by it. When it turned out.
I think the hardest part was getting it out of the pot because it was an incurved ceramic pot, but now it's much lighter to carry, and I hope you enjoy it. And this variety, the Pyrrhus, has lovely red leaves in the spring, so it's going to be a beautiful tree. Beautiful tree, and the little white flowers in
Yes,
it. It's
the
got white
bells,
flowers.
yeah,
the
yeah.
flowers, the
So
buds
here,
are there.
yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and the jade tree also. Let's have a look at the jade tree. The jade tree is this. So 2 nice trees in your workshop.
Yep.
So
Very happy, yeah.
great.
Thank you very much.